Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about Travel and Leisure Magazine's ranking of the best distilleries to visit. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Jeff Andresi, Matt Welge, and Joe Ferrara.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hi everybody.
Hey hello.
Hey-o. So yeah, we're going to be going through this list, and not all of them. It's a lot on the list, but we're going to kind of hit some of the highlights. We're going to talk about ones that we agree with, things that we disagree with about the list, but we're going to get to that after the break. Before we do that, though, Andresi said there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
Well, is there anything that you do regularly that getting ready to do it isn't as enjoyable as the actual event?
I can go one route there. We probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's a challenging one there.
Right.
Well, I can go to just share that.
Okay.
Start us off.
Yeah, this time of year, November,
Right.
deer hunting,
Okay.
and it's always a big event. I travel back up north 3.5 hours to where I grew up, and where 5 miles from where I grew up hunting with my dad as a kid. And Dad always said, getting ready is just as much fun. And what he was talking about was that building of excitement as
Okay.
you're getting the stuff ready. So I'm
Okay.
pulling out my day pack and making sure I've got the right shells and my knife is sharp and I've got getting a book in there and my charger for my phone, but also getting some of the food ready. Maybe I'm making a pot of chili this week or some pheasant wild rice soup or something like that, and getting that ready. And just looking forward to spending a few days up in the woods with some buddies. And
Okay.
I think it's all about the anticipation.
Okay.
Because once I get there, I love it, and I hate packing and all that, but it's just more. So it's just something I've been thinking about, and it started this past weekend as I'm making the lists and going through things. So
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. That's the mental prep, not just the actual physical or mechanical prep.
Okay. He's
Yeah,
got to get in the zone.
Yeah.
yeah,
Gotta get in the
get-
zone.
getting in the mindset. And
Yeah,
Okay.
that inspires me to mention this show and getting hyped up to be on the show and getting to kind of like pick out which bottles I'm gonna try to pop open, and do I have a whiskey bottle that might connect with the topic that we're discussing, or do I have a brand new fresh crack that I might win a cork pop, But yeah, getting to see all your lovely faces and hanging out, I look forward to this. This is awesome.
Okay. Okay. I got one. I don't think it's going to be as much fun as the actual event, but I'm working on a Route 66 trip, and I thought, you know what? I'm starting to research all these things. I bought like 6 books and stuff like that, and internet, and I got like a journal. And then not only do I get the journal, I got one of these old time fountain pens because I feel like I can write nicer if I have an old time fountain pen. And I'm going to write out notes and draw some of my own maps, and I feel like I could probably sketch like realistically in there with that fountain pen. It's going to be a whole thing going on, and I'm going to have a whole journal documenting what I'm going to do. It's kind of exciting to go through and pick out, the where to stop, where to stay, all that kind of stuff. And
that's a good one. My brother and his son have done a couple of legs of that. They've taken some big trips.
Do they have a fountain pen?
No fountain pen.
Yeah, they're not doing it right then. You got to have the fountain pen. It's key.
Is it like the pen that you have to dip in the?
Yes, yeah.
Well, you have to dip. You can actually fill it up with ink.
Correct. It's got that's the true old time one, but this is the one that has the pressurized ink that will continuously flow. Though you have to change the cartridges frequently.
These are all fountain pens.
Yeah, fountain. See, he could have a journal like that.
I have about I do.
I may go up and hang out with Joe, and we'll journal together with our fountain.
Definitely,
yeah. And snap each other in the ass with towels. That's going to be during the break time.
Okay.
That's the male version of the pillow fight.
Quite the extreme of maturity there. Yeah.
What are we doing with our lives? Joe's screaming, "Hey, we're having fun. We're journaling."
I gotta go. Okay, for me, I love cooking. Okay. So when there's a holiday and the family's coming over and friends, I love the whole prep of like planning out a menu and then spending the whole day getting it all ready because I'm looking forward to having everybody at the house to sit down to a meal. We bought a table when we bought this house that is 4.5 feet wide and about 10 feet long.
Jeez.
And we can fill it up, with 14, 15 people. And it's just a lot of fun. I'm exhausted by the time everybody shows up, and then I just sit there, drink wine, and everybody else has got to clean. But the whole prep, getting ready for it's really exciting for me.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Justine?
The only thing I can think of off the top of my head
is
planning distilleries to visit.
Okay.
Although it's not as fun as it used to be. Because we used to be able to just like plan it
and go
as we were on our way down there.
Right.
And like write it down on a napkin. And now you have to like plan.
Months ahead.
Yeah.
In some cases.
Yeah. But it's still fun trying to like, I don't know, just figure out the best route and what's where and so you can maximize your visits.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Kind of ties into the show.
It does. She's themed her response.
I did.
Yeah. Jeff, how about you, man?
Yeah, I think I did mine.
He did.
He went first.
He went first.
Well, you asked the question.
I had to break.
Because none of us could think of anything.
And then we did. I guess it worked. I guess in theory it worked.
We all get us on a roll.
Going with his question.
Yeah. Sorry, I went out of turn.
I have memory issues, and then where's the kindness? Where is it? Why can't I want to find a new group. If anybody's listening in their group of nice people that would smooth over these things, so I fuck up something, they're like, "Hey, that's cool, man. He's good. He overstepped his bounds or whatever." It's always just thrown back on me. Never one time is there consideration of, "Hey, he might have feelings about this." No, they're just
ownership has its privileges.
I'll tell you what.
You should have just went again and made Steve feel better.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. That's true.
I would act like it was a new story to me. Yeah. At this point, but what are you going to do?
Next time.
All right. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Matt.
All right, so I have this Melwood. This is kind of a legacy label brought back by Pursuit Spirits. It's a little ass pocket bottle here. Let's see if it'll...
Okay. That was nice. It could be enough, even. We'll see how it goes. Justine is next.
I have some Leopold Brothers of Bottled and Bond Maryland style rye, since they are on the list.
What's Joe doing?
Nothing. I'll tell you later.
I heard that noise, and I
No,
saw motion.
I've got this. I was trying to get it open.
Oh, sure. Okay. Then we have a new leader. Justine has taken over the lead. That's pretty solid. I would say that's going to be tough to beat. We've heard explosive cork pops. I wouldn't roll that under the explosive label, but still very, very solid.
And no fouls.
No foul. I feel like it's going to probably be enough, but we're going to have to play this thing out and see how it goes. Joe's had a lot of preparation to get to this point. Let's see what he's got.
I'm actually not going to open this one yet because I've got to find a way to get the cork out. It's a 53-year-old bottle.
Okay.
But we're going to go with a bottle of Bombergers for now.
Okay. Love the Bombergers.
That I found this week.
Okay. That was also very good. A little less than Justine's, but you did a pretty good attempt there. I'll say that, but not quite enough. Not quite enough. All right, Jeff, you're next. Unless you've already gone, and then you can humiliate me for calling you out twice. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh man, I can't win. So I have a bottle of Buzzard's Roost Double Oak cigar blend.
Okay. Also solid. These have all been pretty good cork pops. Justine still has the best one of the day, though. So I'm going to try this. I have opened this up, so it's not a fresh crack, but it's still pretty new. I'm hoping for the best here. I've got Boxing Bear number 12 here. This is number 12. One of my favorite ones recently. Still solid, but not quite Justine level. So Justine Mays, you take number 1. So cheers to you.
Cheers, Justine.
Cheers.
All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about this list from Travel and Leisure magazine. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
This is Freddie Mills, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we are talking about Travel and Leisure magazine's top distilleries to visit.
Yes, we are. So they came up with a list of 25 distilleries that they claim are the best to visit. So that's a pretty bold statement. And, what do you guys think of this? Is there any standouts of, yes, you agree with that? No, I don't agree with it. Where do you stand on this?
First of all, are these in a particular order?
This is the order they ranked them, right? So
Okay. So this number one is what they think is.
yes.
All right.
Go ahead, Joe. You were saying something.
Now, is this just small distilleries? They're not including things like Maker's Mark that has a gorgeous distillery.
No, it's this is the best distilleries to visit.
Okay.
Tear them apart, Joe. Tear them apart.
Maker's Mark is a notable not on there. How do you leave Maker's Mark off, right?
I agree, and even any of the bigger ones are worth visiting.
Right.
Woodford is gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Jim Beam grounds are gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I mean, everything is.
Buffalo Trace is cool.
Buffalo Trace is fun. It's big.
Has anyone even heard of Desert Door?
Desert Door, number one. Driftwood, Texas. No, never even heard of them.
I mean, I would have thought. I mean, Balcones is on the list, but I would have thought Still Austin. I would have thought
Right.
Garrison Brothers. I would have thought, probably 8 other distilleries that I could think of. This one did not come to mind.
Iron Root, if you're talking Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
I looked at a list of 25, Stephen. To be honest, there's maybe 20 or so on here that I'm not familiar with.
Right. How about that?
I still consider myself a newbie, so I don't
Sure.
know a lot. But there's very few that do we got to go search these out now?
I don't know.
they're not
I will default to anything in Hawaii. It's probably pretty gorgeous. Anything in
Right.
Juneau, Alaska, probably, worth the trip if you're going there. Just because of what you're going to be looking around the surroundings,
Yeah, I'm assuming that these end up in just beautiful places. That's how they make the list. But some of these other ones, I mean, come on. Number 2 and number 3, fine. Would they rank 2 and 3 on my list? No, but could they make the top 25? Potentially. Castle and Key and Leopold Brothers, I think, are both 2 fine distilleries. No beefs with them being on the list at all. Castle and Key has the great historic thing. It's also a cool place to go. And Leopold Brothers, I think, is one of the most unique American distilleries. The fact that they're doing the floor malting and all that. Amazing. But then we get into a whole bunch of them that, you don't hear of.
Not all of them make bourbon or rye.
Right. Yeah. Limestone Branch is on here, which I think is cool. But, top 25, 25 is a pretty short list.
It's neat. Limestone Branch, I love it.
Right.
It's small, and if you get the right person leading your tour, it's spectacular, but it's pretty small.
Right.
So
Yeah. Justine, help us out. Number 24, Traverse City Whiskey Company. You go to a lot of distilleries. Do you feel like they warrant being on a top 25 for the U.S. distilleries to visit?
I mean, probably not the U.S. For sure not the U.S. For Michigan, yes.
Sure.
I mean,
That's not the list, though. Yeah.
And above Balcones?
Yeah.
I think for Michigan distilleries, they're probably like one of 2 or 3 that actually aren't, that maybe have land or like whatever, like to tour. You know what I mean? It's not
Would you list any, because it's the only Michigan distillery on the list. Would you list any Michigan distillery higher than them?
No.
So they're probably the best in Michigan. So
Yeah.
at least there's that.
Between them and Mammoth, I think
Mammoth.
are probably the
Okay.
top 2 to like visit
Right.
in Michigan.
In Michigan. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Mammoth. Traverse City I like too, but Mammoth is like, I think, elite. But again, this takes in more than just the whiskey. It's the experience of going there, and I assume some of the beauty of the things like the Hawaiian ones and stuff like that. So there's more to putting it on a list to visit than just the whiskey. So
I'm suspicious that whoever wrote this article just went through the internet picking out distilleries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be any
This may or AI
pay for him to go visit everything.
Or they got paid. They got paid by the ones that are on the list, or something. Like,
Well, 1 or 2 of them actually says courtesy of Citygate Spirits, courtesy of Dorwood's Distillery. Like
It's the pictures in there, so
Oh,
I try to take those out.
I
But I
see.
missed it.
All right, so
That's the photos.
Yeah, but
So, Matt, you said number 18.
Yeah.
Is that really a
one-
distillery or is it a tour company? And if it's a tour company, then this whole list is just bullshit.
It jumped out because I had never heard of it, and it was in Chicago, and I'm like, oh, there's a distillery I haven't heard of. So when I Googled it, it's in the chat for you guys to look at. It's just a tour bus company. They're just trolley.
Yeah, this has to be AI then. This guy isn't visiting these distilleries.
I'm going to guess he's never been to a distillery
Right.
ever in his life.
Yeah. So.
Or her life. I don't know who wrote it, but
I
their life.
believe the dinner train wasn't on here.
the dinner train is fun. I like the dinner train. It was a good time. Yeah.
I do kind of want to book a tour with the barrel run now, though. That's kind of fun. Looks like a good time.
Number 17, Adventure Stills. Is that the name of a distillery or a place that makes stills?
Could be, yeah.
Adventurous Stills.
Adventurous.
I don't know. This to me seems like a bad list. I just don't. I think
Bad list. Bad list.
Most of the heritage should be on here, and then and even if you're going, okay, throw them out. We just did craft. There's better ones than that on here. I don't understand it.
Tons. No, there's tons. Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't Jack Daniels be on a list like this? It's
right. Yeah.
All the iconic, there's just so many.
Right. Yeah.
Well, and Steve, you just went to Huber's. I mean, that is the ultimate adult playground, if you ask me.
Yeah.
With the pumpkin farm and the orchards and the winery and
the cocktails and
music and
food trucks and
it's a destination.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to call bullshit on this list. I think it's bad. I think it's a bad list. So.
Yeah.
All right.
And there is no adventurous distillery. If you put that in, you come up with Outlaw Distillery in Tempe, Arizona. So whoever doing this is not really researching this.
No. So that's the problem. And, travel and leisure is a known entity. I mean, shouldn't they be better than that? This isn't somebody's personal blog. This is travel and leisure.
Maybe I should make up a tour and mail it in. I do an article. Make up all things about New York distilleries or something.
Right.
Or just go on Facebook and put a poll out there. If you make the poll with the option of your listeners being able to add, they can add their own, and then you would probably get 25 right there with a good voting representation. This is
that's probably what they did.
Yeah.
Steve, did this article have any commentary on any of these?
No, it had just the list of
just the list.
Yeah.
And a couple of pictures. It sounds
There's
like
a couple of pictures in there. Yes, broken up.
Sounds like something AI would do.
Yeah. So it's probably AI written, I guess. So it's weak. It's bad. Pay a person to actually do this. You might get a quality article, but or the person you're paying is probably just using AI.
Two thumbs down.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, across all socials at Whiskey Tequila Fridays Podcast.
All right. Joe?
I'm at Instagram as Bourbon_aficionado. It's been a while since I've said that.
Whoa, okay. I just realized I needed, Matt, I'm going to have to kick you off and get somebody else with a J name. It's me and the J names. So, Matt, I'm sorry you're going to have to go.
Yeah.
Unless your middle name starts with the J. All right. Jeff, how about you?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Cigar Dojo, Jeff Endrizi, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
All right, Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see me at the ABV Barrel Shop. We always got cool stuff going on. We're online, abvbarrelshop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
Great job today, gang. For our audience, we have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Adios.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.